In the last 10 years, Snack has provided fighter training stack supplements to more than 20 world champions, including Mikey Garcia, Demetrius Andrade, and Caleb Plant. If you're ready to take your fight game to the next level, the Snack Fighter Training Stack is for you.
One fight that kind of, I don't know, I'm still kind of like, what the hell is Canelo and Kovalev? I'm hearing they're like this close to announcing it.
Not surprised.
What do you make of that fight, and like how big of a difference is a guy like Canelo moving up to fight a light heavyweight like Kovalev?
Honestly, I don't think it matters. I think Canelo's defense is at the point now where he's good enough to stay away from us. Kovalev, this new Kovalev, I love him. Jabs nonstop. He's got an awesome jab, power jab. He used to really be like a kind of a one-handed puncher. He's a right-hand guy. That guy won't touch Canelo ever, because his defense is good. Now he's got a jab. It's a little bit of a different fight. But I think Canelo's tricky enough now with his upper body movement. And also, just because you're moving up and you're the smaller man isn't always a disadvantage. He's going to have a speed advantage. Kovalev's not used to fighting guys that quick. He's essentially a blown-up welterweight, fighting at super middle or light heavy at this point. Canelo is, because he's got that kind of athleticism and quickness as a welterweight, and he's up there now with these bigger guys. Also, we saw Kovalev hurt to the body in his last fight, which that fight was amazing, a great performance from Kovalev. And Anthony Yard fought his ass off too. But he got hurt bad to the body. You don't think Canelo's people saw that and were like, let's make this fight happen?
Yeah, but Canelo, if you notice Canelo throughout his career, he's always had trouble with guys that have really great jabs. Floyd, he couldn't stop Floyd's jab. Gennady gave him trouble. Kovalev, like you mentioned, has a great jab, and it's like, it's not just like a regular jab, it's a power jab, and it's like, you can't be taking, I don't care like how fast you are, you can't be taking too many of those punches from a guy that weighs essentially 200 pounds.
And Kovalev is a bigger guy, but he's also a killer puncher with both hands, so you got that factor too. No, I agree, but I think the Canelo people are probably banking on the speed advantage.
Well, yeah, to counter him and catch him, yeah.
And just don't get hit. Control the jab, see it coming, speed kills.
Do you bulk up, or you just stay the same for that?
I don't think that's a great idea. I think if your asset is speed, use your speed. Canelo's a physically strong guy anyway, so I don't think he's going to need to really. Strength conditioning is going to be important. Putting on the weight to be. Hey, he looked great against Rocky Fielding. He looked like a real super middle when he fought him. It wasn't like he was outsized in any way or outclassed or in terms of physical strength. So I don't think that's so much of an issue. But I think if speed is your thing, be speed. Be speed, and speed is power. So a lot of his power punching is not just, they're not thudding shots as much as they're quick and explosive.
No, you've been enjoying your time off, rightfully so. You've put a lot of work in over the years for your career. But when are we going to see you back, and what's the update you have for us in terms of your next fight or where your career is going at this point? Yeah,
I was hoping to get 2 fights in before, this year after the Coyle win over the summer. But my manager Keith Connolly was like, "Hey, take some time, man. You had 3 fights in 7 months. It's a lot. It's very, very busy off of being a 2.5-year layoff." So it took a little bit of time, but I'm ready to get going now. I've been training and sparring for the past about a month or so, and just getting ready, and we'll have something before the end of the year.
Do you think it's because your association with Top Rank, you call their fights, and we see Ramirez fought on Doesnt? Do you think that's possible? Like, are you targeting like a Ramirez fight? I
think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight. I think it's a fight that people would like to see. Me being a former WBO champ, him being the current WBO champ now after beating Maurice Hooker in that phenomenal fight. I think that fight makes a lot of sense. But in terms of where I'm fighting, that's I'm always been that guy, been able to fight all over the place. So I take the fights when they're there, and it doesn't matter the network, the promotion, but we just got to see what's the best move.
I'd like Ramirez, like Pro Grace would be a good fight. Broner, it's a big name, and I think you have a good style to go ahead and fight him as well.
Yeah, I agree. The Broner fight is something that's always kind of been on the radar, something that's always been in the talks, amongst boxing people. So that's always there too. There's a lot of great fights now. That's why I'm back. I'm so happy to be back because there's great opportunities going on.
All right, Chris. Well, it's good to see you as always. Thank you so much, and I'm going to leave it with you plugging your book. You want to help you out? Go ahead, Chris. Take us away.
Hey guys, The Fighter's Kitchen is still out there on Amazon.com and Barnes & Nobles, and it's 100 tried and true recipes for getting fit, staying fit, and look like a fighter without getting hit. There you go.